What's going on YouTube, man? Welcome back to our channel here at Vagabond Builds. And if you watched our first video, we did a removal of a driver's seatbelt with the driver's seat, and we removed also the airbag module. But today what we're going to be doing, the second part, is going to be the driver wheel airbag removal, also along with the driver knee airbag removal. They are both blown because, as you can tell, this car is crashed, and it is a 2017 Chevrolet Camaro SS2. And I know it doesn't look like a Chevy Camaro, but I promise you by the time our series is done, this is going to be looking brand new. So if you do like the content, give us a like on our video, subscribe to our channel. Any comments, questions, concerns, leave in the comment section below. If you have something for us to film, here's our email below. Shoot us an email. We could talk details later. Let's go ahead and start. So now we're in the driver's seat on the 2017 Camaro SS. We're going to be removing this airbag from the driver wheel, and we're going to be removing that driver knee bag now because the front end was crashed. These did deploy, but you can remove them whether they're deployed or non-deployed. So you're going to need just pretty simple tools. Is going to be a 5/32 or 5/32 Allen wrench, and you're going to be coming into this little hole right here on the right and left. So there's one little hole on the right and left, and you're going to push that Allen wrench all the way in, and you're going to push pretty much as hard as you can because this is kind of a harder pin to push back, and you're going to pull on that airbag out just like that. Now, some people, when they do film this video, they don't show that you got to push kind of tough and kind of pull a little bit on that airbag, but you're might hear a clip on it too. And there you go. That airbag pops out right there, just like that. So you literally have to push and then kind of give a good tug on that airbag. So I have the replacement airbag, and I'm going to show you what the replacement airbag looks like. You're going to have, when you're pulling that out, you're going to have one plug here, and you're going to have two plugs. So just explaining that when you pull this airbag out and the airbag is blown on a crashed car, these typically, these plugs right here on the old airbag, the plugs will melt. So because it's so hot that the plastic on the plugs kind of melt and fuse to the plugs. So what I did prior to the video is I already unplugged those plugs, but I wanted to show you guys something. So we pulled those out, and then we got that one plug that I was talking about, that pink plug. And you're gonna need like a little pick. Where did I put it? So I found the pick. Something like this, you could get it at your Harbor Freight store, or, you know, your nearest Home Depot, Lowe's. And there's a little tongue right here that you're gonna have to slide the pick under that tongue here, just like that. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna pop that little plastic piece over that tongue so this comes out just like that. And it slides out of that little pink coupler. Here's something that I wanted to show you guys is, since these plugs infused onto the airbag because of the heat, what I did is I popped those caps off the airbags, and I literally just pulled both pins outside of that plug. So I just took pictures, kept them the same way, and then when I ordered new plugs for this airbag. So what I'm going to do is just remove the pins off those plugs, and I'm just going to re-input those pins in the new plugs and just literally plug them in, and they clip right in. And you're just going to follow the steps onto reinserting that airbag. When you go to reinsert it, you literally just push very hard, and you'll hear clips onto that airbag. If you want to remove the steering wheel, you would have to take off this torque bolt here in the middle. And what you want to do is, if you go to take off that steering wheel, you're going to make a mark, maybe with a marker like a Sharpie or something, and you're going to just kind of tack that down, and you're going to make another mark. So when you go to put that steering wheel back in, you're going to know exactly where the steering wheel was placed. So make that marker mark, make sure it's straight. When you go to place it back in, you place the steering wheel on, and then put that bolt back in. Let's go ahead and head over to the driver knee bag. So now we're doing the driver knee bag, and it's pretty simple, straight to the point, easy compared to other cars, but you have literally 2 size 10 screws on each side of that driver knee bag. So that's kind of where your knees fall. You're gonna have 1 size 10 nut. It's not a screw, it's gonna be a nut. And then you're gonna have 1 here on the right and left. And that'll drop, and there's a plug here also. So pretty much 2 nuts and a plug will drop this airbag down. Let's go ahead and remove those. Now you're going to have 1 right here and 1 right about here. Just like that. There's 1 nut. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that second nut. Just like that. Well, I removed that airbag prior to the video, so you have 2 nuts. And let me show you how this plug works. So this plug will come plugged in here, just like that. And in order to take that plug out, what you have to do is lift up on these 2 little orange pins. You're gonna push up here on each side, just like that, look. And that is going to allow this plug to be removed out of that airbag. And then that airbag is free, just like that. We're gonna go ahead and place the new ones in. So now we have the new airbag placed in, and the screws, I plugged it in, and the screw is here. And let me show you guys, right here, just like that, right on the side of that airbag. So pretty much we're done with that. I'm going to wait for my plugs to reinsert this driver airbag, but pretty much straight to the point. So blown or unblown, same idea that you could do that. So guys, thanks so much for watching our channel here at Vagabond Builds. Comments, questions, concerns, I'll try to get back to them as best as possible. Maybe I can help you guys out with something. So thanks so much. Stay tuned. We got some more things coming.